On your desk, you have an article. It's called Broadcaster Refuses to Label Dead Soldiers Heroes. I want you to follow along as we read. An MSNBC host has apologized after saying on the air that he was uncomfortable calling fallen soldiers heroes. Chris Hayes made the remark on his MSNBC program over the weekend. Hayes' verbatim statement was, "I feel uncomfortable about the word hero because it seems to me that it is so rhetorically proximate to justifications for moral war." The newsman added, "There are individual circumstances in which there is a genuine, tremendous heroism, hail of gunfire rescuing fellow soldiers, but it seems to me that we marshal this word in a way that is problematic." I want you to talk with your shoulder partner, and if you're a triad, all three of you can talk. What is the gist of this article? What did they say? Yeah, go ahead and write it down and then discuss it. Just try to discuss it in a short little gist. It's fine.
Chris Hayes. Yeah. Kind of like to him that he'd be justifying war soldiers.
He didn't think that it was right to call them ignorant just because they were in the war.
Yeah. And kind of like to him that he'll be justifying war, calling soldiers heroes.
All right, about one more minute, and then we're gonna
What did you say, Ian?
discuss.
I think you just felt uncomfortable about the word hero because it's, I don't really know how to explain.
Yeah, it's yours.
But it's your
Okay, well, why don't y'all finish? All right. Table 5. I heard some good conversation. What did you say the gist or his perspective in this article was? This is just one excerpt from the article that you'll read the entire thing. Jaya?
I said that he felt that it would be wrong to call them heroes because it's going to be like justifying war.
Okay, good response. Table 3.
He said that he believes that the word hero should not be associated with fallen soldiers as it only glorifies the tragedies of war.
Good response. Anyone have something different? All right. Y'all did a great job. We're going to today really research the essential question, what makes a soldier a hero? As in the article, he doesn't believe that you should call every soldier a hero. So we're going to start out by playing switch sides. Pick a side. Put your chair under. Please be careful with William. Okay, switch sides if you think soldiers are heroes. Switch sides if you think soldiers from other countries are heroes. Switch sides if you think the soldiers who fought in World War II for the Nazis are heroes.
It's all the same thing, they're all soldiers risking their lives. That's why I want to switch.
Wait, what?
If they're heroes. Alright. Switch sides if you think soldiers fighting with the Taliban are heroes.
Do you mean heroes for us? For their people?
Yeah.
Do you mean heroes for us?
Keep thinking. If they are heroes.
Do they brutally murder people?
Switch sides if you think that it makes a difference to whom they are considered heroes. Okay, once you switch, go ahead and walk to your seat. Go ahead and have a seat. As you can see, there's a lot of different opinions about if all soldiers are heroes or what makes a soldier a hero. The activities that we're going to work on today, we're going to work in centers, and we're going to basically target almost all of our Common Core reading anchor standards and almost all of our Common Core writing standards. And you're also going to have to be working collaboratively in your group. Okay, we're going to be in our centers, about 4 centers, centers 1, 2, 3, and 5. You're going to be reading different types of text. Some are articles, some are poems, and you're going to have to closely read. Now, talk to me about the standards and the what's required when you closely read informational text. Okay.
Well, like, what's required, I think you have to read it multiple times, so you understand that.
Correct. Good job.
Likely gist.
You're going to gist. And why do you gist?
So like get like the main idea.
It's what it's mostly about. Kristen, what about you? What do you think? What are some of the other things that you're going to be required to do as you're closely reading this text?
Pick out like words that you don't understand and do kind of definition.
Good job. And Jax?
You've got the text and the structure.
Yeah, the structure of the text. And actually in one of your centers, you are going to really have to look at the structure and the different fonts of the text to gain meaning. In 2 of your centers, you're going to be closely reading either paintings or photographs and pulling meaning from the photographs. Now, you've done this before. On your desk, you've got your article, you've got your folder with your article, your directions. I'm going to walk around and I'm going to sit in on your conversations. I'm going to listen. Do not stop. You're used to this. There are markers on some of the centers. Table 1, center 2, center 3. Once you've finished at your table, you are going to write a tweet statement and you're going to fill in on the T-chart what if this makes a hero or what does not make a hero. Are there any questions before we go on? We're going to have about 20 minutes per center, and we may begin.
Read the whole article, feel uncomfortable calling soldiers heroes. This is a dazzling array of talent and criteria I should on an all-star team. A You'll need also the bottom of the water. When you find that way down the road, I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that for their
There's no other skin on pink. Alright.
And you need a pink.
Y'all wanna read 2 paragraphs? Or like you want me to read the front and y'all read the back? I don't want that to do. I'm gonna read 2 paragraphs. Just read 2 paragraphs and you read the front and then each read 1 paragraph in the back. Each read 1 paragraph. So I'm gonna Day and Internet Firestorms, Memorial Day Edition. I feel uncomfortable about the work because it seems to me that it's so rhetorically proximate to justifications for horrible. And I don't want to obviously desecrate the respect of the woman's fault. And obviously there are individual circumstances where
Say like when you feel like one of the weekend is a struggle being marine. That being all that post-traumatic stress make you feel up at night. These kind of situations. Mainly in so we end in a good time. We're just teammates. Was it the end you got hurt or something? It's like shooting by looking where you're shooting at. It's like one versus many. Well, the show will be on her. Things are great.
Sure.
What do you notice? Remember, look at facial expressions, setting, clothing, that makes any difference.
This guy looks like he just got like injured or something.
Yeah, it looks like he got shot.
Look at his horse. It has a mark on it.
So it looks like he got injured. That looks like the horse got injured. They're in the mountains. Oh yeah, because his gun fell.
So we could say, man,
He got one.
it might have been like he's cheering or something.
No, it looks like he's cheering.
But he's wearing just
Like maybe like an Indian.
no, they're wearing the same
Yeah.
pants.
They'd probably be, it's like cowboys
Look at
against
this.
Indians.
It looks like they're chasing something.
Yeah, so he got injured.
First right back that day was hurt.
I wonder if the guy's hurt because that's why he dropped his gun.
They might have both gotten hurt.
Remember the horse is freaking out. So
Yeah.
Yeah. The horse is hurt and freaking out. And well, it doesn't show that he's hurt. It shows that he's hurt.
We could just say the horse.
Because we're not like actual evidence that happened. Yeah. It does, it looks like he's cheering. Or maybe he's going,
He's
going
he's
like
trying to
a
like chase him like
Because they're, this is like, and then the second part is, it's a reply.
it says West and West American West.
Thanking them for informing them that their son is still alive.
Number 2.
After 70, all walking in the west by mountains.
the reason this is section. Are you done writing on? Read the next one.
Some questions asked by the soldiers and answered by the surgeon. Some do not have a correct answer. Make a statement in which you explain the question and answer. Why do you
Some questions asked by the soldiers have answers and are answered by the sergeant. Some do not have answers. Make a statement in which you explain the question-answer relationship and the emotional intensity. Why do you believe? Second question.
This is a last question.
No, I mean, we missed the last question on this part. Why do you believe this to be the case? Calvin, do you know? Huh? Read the second one.
Some questions asked by soldiers have answers and are answered by some. Some do not have answers. Make a statement in which you explain the question-answer relationship and the emotional intensity/degree. Why do you believe this to be the case? I think it's,
They asking us the relationship between the questions and the answers.
yeah. So then, they see the sergeant as a leader.
Well, yeah. He's a sergeant. So is that where we're at?
He's their leader.
Because he asked so many questions. Huh?
Maybe someone could have, like, you know, see it, but maybe someone could have, like, if Morrissey dropped his gun, and then they
Make sure you cite your evidence, why you're saying what you're saying.
I wish you want the wife to know. You don't tell her everything, just make her worry.
Just,
You really can't tell her about this situation, but then she just worry like.
Then are you writing yours to the parent?
I don't know yet. Yeah, but you don't tell your wife like you almost just died. Almost. Well, then she'll be worrying like it will happen again. You can tell when you get home.
Observation. What's your time?
some questions asked by the soldiers have answers and are answered by the sergeant. Some do not have answers. Make a statement in which you explain the question-answer relationship and the emotional intensity and degree. Why do you believe this to be the case?
We'll just look at it. Good job, discuss it as a group and come to consensus.
So with the question and answer relationship that they have, it shows that the soldiers look up to the sergeant as a leader.
He's respected.
Generally, it could be just because the sergeant is higher rank, but it could also be because that they persevered through a lot of events.
Okay, did you highlight the questions? Read the first question.
When he in the shower.
Okay, and then go back into the Noelle passage and read the second question.
Sergeant, how do you say good afternoon again?
Okay, and then towards the end.
Oh, towards the end. Oh, there you can get it. Oh, this is.
There's three sections. The hardest question, 4 and more, and decisions. So the first questions are questions like you read. When do we get to shower? How do you say good morning? What kind of emotional intensity do those questions have? No, they're just questions. Okay, what about inform more?
I was thinking they started to say.
What is, his perspective or view? The son, okay. So what is he trying to convey to his father?
What other evidence did you
Okay,
get
the
from?
dangerous situation.
I found,
How was he addressing
but
it?
perhaps worst of all, elevate everyone's emotions. Where's it at? 30 seconds in the last.
What kind of
You highlighted the first sentence?
indication of how he's feeling it?
We need one more.
Probably what is that? If you were in that situation. Fearful of anxiety.
That would really make us stay
We can say the word part.
Finish up your work.
Hey, Calvin, write one for why they're not here.
When the timer goes, organize your folders and we're gonna switch.
Yeah, what they believe in is not always. Just leave it at that.
Okay, tables, are you ready?
What makes a soldier a hero?
Please push your chair under. Stick up the folders for, the next group.
Give your pen,
If you need assistance, let me know. Your directions are there. Okay, before we do our closing activity, let's just review what we did in our centers. What did we do at Center 1? What were our objectives?
We have to decide like to do in the advanced card, painting with a hero or and then answer questions.
Okay, so you had to look at, you had to closely read the photo, the painting, and look for, instead of textual evidence, you're looking for evidence in the painting to back up what you think. What do y'all think? You think he's a hero? Table 2, what were your objectives here? Okay. Table 3?
You would close read it, annotate it, then you would list the whole thing, and then we didn't get that far, but after you would list it, you would answer some questions, and then you do your poster.
Yeah, you were looking for the emotional,
Yeah.
the emotional
State of the.
state of the man that was writing this. Table 3, what was our objective?
We can form a answer with some of the things and answer questions. And the argument
Yeah, the emotional intensity, good. Table 4, what were your objectives back here? The central idea, you were looking for the central idea. And table 5, you were identifying what? The author's
claim.
the claim and the reasons he gave to back it up. And table 6, the objectives at this center were to, yeah, you had to put yourself in this soldier's perspective and then write a letter to his or her loved one. Okay, so now, where do you stand? When I ask these questions, I want you to stand up and move to different sides of the room. If you believe that all soldiers, from everything that you've read and studied today, if you believe that all soldiers are heroes, I want you to go to the back of the room, to the yes. All soldiers are heroes. If you do not believe soldiers are heroes, come to the front of the room. And if you are still not sure, you go to the side door. But be prepared to share. Come on, it's okay to be alone. So we're completely on two sides. The majority believe that all soldiers are heroes. Peter, what have you learned? Why do you believe that all soldiers?
They fight for what they think is right, even though some people don't believe that it's the right thing.
Okay. Jacob, add to that.
They
What do you
show
think?
courageous heroism in battle to save their fellow soldiers.
Spencer,
Well,
you do not believe soldiers are heroes.
well, it depends.
Situation.
Yeah, like for example, some Nazi soldiers, they didn't. Well, I don't really know much about that, but from what I know, all they were really doing was like killing Jews.
Okay, so the question was, do you believe all soldiers are heroes or all soldiers are not heroes? And you still feel, should you be not sure?
I don't really know.
Help them out, Gilbert.
Well, like I said, yeah, some of them shouldn't be heroes. Some soldiers, like say again with the Nazis, they weren't doing what was right. But to them, they were thinking that it was right, but really.
And what's that called? Different, you're looking at different people's opinions, but point of view, perspective. It depends on what perspective. Nick, share with us.
It depends on the cause they're fighting for, because like ISIS, they're strictly a terrorist group, so if people join that, they're not exactly heroes, because their goal is to cause destruction.
Can you add to it, Ethan?
Well, like with the picture at table 1, you could call the guy in that a hero because he saved his friends. But if there's just people who go out, fight, come back home, and stop, don't do really anything, you can't exactly call them a hero because they didn't do anything like super important. Like,
They put their life on the line.
All right, well, everyone is welcome to their own thoughts on this. Tonight, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take everything that you've learned today, and you get to the good thing about this is you get to make your own decision based on the evidence that you have studied, and you're gonna write a quick write using the model. Do you think all soldiers are heroes? And back it up with your evidence and details. You did a great job today. Any questions? You have to pick a side. All right, you can have a seat.